Yo, what's happening? What's going on Facebook Live? What's happening? What's cracking? This hump day, 9:30 hump day, Wednesday. It's your boy Randy. Or however you may know me, Cino. When you step in the room, as always, drop where you viewing in from, favorite emoji. We just gonna pop it off how we do it. If you catching us on the replay, we treat the replay the same way we treat the live. So as you come in the room, just let her know where you watching from, where you catching this from. What's happening, Umson? What's happening, bro? Appreciate you for stepping in, man. We just talking about a change of pace, man. What's happening, Ashley? Appreciate y'all for checking in. Man, we are talking about a change of pace today. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Tanil? What's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. We're going to wait to see if we can get a few more people. Drop your favorite emoji. Let me know where you're watching from. What's happening, Ashley? Yeah, we just going to get into it for a minute, man. I just wanted to really get off on a change of pace. And like I always do, I like to go ahead and get started for the people who are really coming in on the replay, for the simple fact that I don't want you guys to have to sit back and wait. I just want to get right to it and let you guys get this. Change of pace. First off, man, I had to come to realize for a while I started to have a feeling that everybody's an entrepreneur. I was like, man, everybody's an entrepreneur. What's going on, Natalie? Appreciate you for checking in. I was like, everybody's an entrepreneur. You got to have it in your body. It's got to be in your blood. But that's the way entrepreneurs think. We look at everybody to have that type of potential. We look for everyone to have the same potential that we have, to have those leadership traits, to have that leadership grind. That's what we view people as. We set that bar for them, and their actions is what takes that bar down lower and lower and lower as we get to know that person. But every person's viewed on the same plane with me, being an entrepreneur is what I'm starting to come to see. But it takes a leader, man. It takes a leader, and that basically means you have to go and want it more than anything in the world. Whatever it is that you're chasing, whatever that empire is that you're building, whatever that business is that you're building, you have to want it more than anything, because doing that's the type of people that you're going to attract. You're going to attract people to your business that are going to come in and follow you, or that are going to take leadership positions within your business and help you grow your company, help you grow your destiny. What's going on, Tina? What's happening, Doris? Appreciate y'all for checking in. Help you grow your legacy, grow your business into what it's supposed to be, what you want it to be. That's why it takes a leader. So I had to come to learn this, that everybody's not an entrepreneur. I mean, it's a lot of people that can get out there and try to start a business or try to be business-like, so to speak, but they don't have those leadership traits. They have a lot of great ideas, but they don't have the leadership traits. They don't know how to command. They don't know how to command. See, there's a difference. There's a lot of people that demand, but can you command? A lot of people demand a lot of things to happen and are outrageous with it, but can you command? Can you send someone on a mission to get a great result? Can you lead? Can you lead by example? Can you get out there and do the things that you preach? Can you do that's the reason why I don't even call it preaching anymore. I call it reaching. When people say preach, no, I'm reaching. Whenever I get on these lives, that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching, because I want people to understand everybody's not going to be an entrepreneur. Everybody's not going to be like you. But as entrepreneurs, we have that. It's just I don't know what it is. I always look at everybody as, man, you got to have it in your blood. You can do this. You can do this, but some of them don't have those leadership traits yet. They have to build those traits. What's going on, Keith? Appreciate you for checking in. They have to build those traits. And being an entrepreneur, it takes some skill, man. It takes heart, a lot of it. You got to be able to step out. It takes risk. Us entrepreneurs take risk. To step into something and have it all on your back. It's not on anyone else's back. You're at the top of the chain. Anything that moves is going to come through you. The company's not going to set it down for you. You have to bust that move. There's not going to be a paycheck spilling into your account if you're not making a move. See, we create our own destiny. That's the difference. And it takes a leader to do that. Drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Let me know that I'm in here with some people that are live and awake. I know I'm kind of spitting off right now, but yeah. Hey, drop me a 1. If we got any entrepreneurs in the right now in the chat, right now in the room on the live, drop me a 1 in the comment if you're an entrepreneur right now. And I know you probably know exactly what I'm getting at. If you're an entrepreneur right now, you know exactly what I'm getting at. I look at everyone the same and can't understand why they can't do what we do. I can't. I just don't get it. I used to not be able to get it. Let me rephrase that. I used to not be able to get it, but now I really get it. There are a lot of people that want to be what we are. There are a lot of people that want to be what we are, but they lack those leadership traits right now. Does that mean that they could never be an entrepreneur? No, that's not what that means. That just means they lack those leadership traits right now. So they need to connect with someone. But that's the thing about it. People are afraid to go make mistakes, but we learn from mistakes. But people are so eager to learn, but so afraid to go make the mistakes. Get out there and go make those mistakes. Go shake those hands with those people who have done it. You have to go and put yourself around the people who have done it, who are doing it, if you want to be able to reach those heights, man. It's the same as if you're running with people that are faster than you. Every day you're running with them. You lose every race that you run with them. But guess what? You're getting faster and you're getting better. Anyone else that's coming into the game after that under you, guess what? You are a leader. You can show them. Now they can run with you. You see what I'm saying? You're growing. You're building these leadership traits. You know what it takes. You know what it takes for you to keep going no matter how many times you lose. Because that's the thing about a battle. That's the thing about a war. A war can turn around in an instance with one battle. That's the difference. A war can turn around in an instance with one battle. It could be 11 battles in total. Lose all 10, and that last one can turn a war around. That's the thing about it, but you have to keep going, shooting, making sure that you stay consistent with it. Stay at it. Because if you don't, that'll be the time that you miss. That'll be the time that you miss. Your opportunity, man. That'll be the time that you miss. So you have to be a leader and go get it. Don't wait on anybody to bring anything to you. Don't wait for it to come out. You heard what they say. Anytime that you see the bandwagon rolling, it's too late. You don't want to be on the bandwagon when it's rolling. Like right now, I'm going through some training, and it's like I could get this training months later. But why would you want to get the training months later when it's fresh right now? Why would I want to wait months later when it's fresh right now? And a lot of this, it comes down to who are your leaders, first off. Who are your leaders? Where are they in life? If your leaders are nowhere near where you're trying to go right now, why are they leading you anywhere? Why are you following? Why do you choose to be a follower if that's the case? If your leaders are nowhere, if you're headed east, holding the hand of someone that's headed west, but they promise you that they're going to get you there, just trusting them, but you know damn well you're getting nowhere near where you need to be, why do you keep holding on? Why? If you know that, you have to check your leaders out, man. Run a reference on them. Figure out what it is. What's going on? Okay, you are one of those people. You know how to really manipulate and keep someone under your wing. You're one of those type of people. That's not a leader. That's not a leader, man. That's not a leader. Y'all are losing together. That's all that's taking place, losing together. But, and that's what I love about, being a social entrepreneur myself. A social entrepreneur, we have a group that we started and we build our business alongside one another. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us might be, like one skill I might be lacking. But somebody else that's in our group might possess that skill. And we can help each other build off of that. That's the same as running with those people that are faster than me. By me working with my friend Rochelle, by me working with Natalie, by us working together alongside by side, building our businesses. We are building separate businesses, but working together. You see what I'm saying? I'm learning from Natalie. I'm learning from Rochelle. We're building together. That's running with people that are faster than you. Running with people that can get you there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we have no ties. I'm not going to make Natalie any money. She's not going to make me any money. I'm not going to make Rochelle any money. She's not going to make me any money. And that's the thing about it. Like they say, the most precious thing, man, and the most unselfish thing, the most selfless thing known to man is for elderly men in their dying age to plant trees that they will never be able to borrow shade from. That is so selfless. Let that sink in. Elderly men dying in age, planting trees that they will never in their lifetime be able to borrow shade from. Do you have that kind of heart? And it takes a leader to be able to do that. For you to reach out to those that have nothing in connection with you as far as money except for the same drive, that same goal. That same drive, that same goal. And we look at everyone with the same and put them on that bar. And we say, you know what? If I can do it, I know you can do it. Maybe they just can't do it yet. So we got to grab them by the hand and pull them along until they get it. I was one of those people that had to get it. I had to get it. It's like what I'm doing is not going to work. And I had to start looking on up the line. A lot of people are just looking they got their blinders are this way. It's supposed to be this way. Their blinders are this way. So they have no idea. They just see what's right now. Of course, you're supposed to live in the present. But you got to understand, man, a check right now is not a definite check in the long run. You better grind, go get it right now today and every day forward. Make it hard today so you can be comfortable later. Having an easy one now, being able to collect that check because your benefits are good and this. Come on, though. When you get older, though, when you get ready to break that retirement down and it's not enough and you have to find something to do, then you're going to start pulling those regrets out of the chest, those dreams. Are you? And I got another one I want to ask you guys. Are you, any of you, the type of people that look at a situation and say, how much can I make? How long is it going to take me to make it? First off, let me stop there. A lot of people get caught up in that, how long is it going to take me to make it? I mean, where you can make a residual income from here throughout the rest of your life, but the fact that you won't be able to touch that money the way you want to see it for 5 years throws you completely out the window on it. So you go take a 9 to 5, 40 hours a week or double. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people give up on that hard work, grind to get something that counts and build an empire for something that's right now. But do you understand that right now is only that the future is only a continuance of right now? So what you're soaking in right now and not thinking towards building anything is all you're going to be doing in the future. So if you're sitting there and you're not planning for anything to come after this or come in the midst of this, if you're just going to sit there and play in the rain and not move through the rain so you can look in the rearview mirror and notice those that are still stuck in it, then that's what you're going to be doing in those 5 years. I did a lot of planning, man, and none of those plans came to light. Because you know what? I was not putting any action to those 5 years. Never putting any action to that time. All of that writing down, jotting notebooks and all this kind of blueprints. And man, it meant nothing. I was putting no action to it. In my mind, I was rich. In my mind, I was a millionaire. In my mind, I was already toppling over billions. In my mind, I can't pay any bills. In my mind, I can't take care of my kids. So what does that mean? I got to get outside and go get it. I can't live up here the whole time. This is where you create, where the idea formulates. That's just the ticket. Now you got to get into the show and see how it goes down. Remember that. You got to get into the show and see how it all goes down. So now I'm going back to what I was speaking on with entrepreneurship, man. A lot of people aren't built for it. And I came into my line of business thinking everybody's an entrepreneur. A lot of people have to build themselves to those leadership traits. They have to. And you have, and it's up to us as leaders. It's up to us. It's not for us to sit back and look at them and say, he ain't got it. He'll never get it. He's not doing what we're doing. Come on, man. You a leader. You're supposed to go grab him by the hand and say, hey, wake up. It's some money over here. Hey, wake up. There's purpose over here. Hey, wake up. There's life over here. That's what leaders do. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is another word for leader. We just throw that. It just sounds so cute to be able to throw it out there. Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. It's a lot of those running around. But yeah, man. You say if you don't make music, you totally should. Oh man. That's been a passion. That's been done. I've been down that road. Right now, man, I feel like I have a void that I need to fill in the lives of a lot of people, man, including my own. Like, I need you guys as much as I feel a lot of people need me. You know, me being able to get this off my chest, I got a lot going on, and a lot of it is written down. I haven't been putting a lot of music out lately because of the simple fact that I don't think the world's ready. I think I need to introduce the world to me right now and who I am right now before I give them any of that. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. But I'm starting to see, though, real talk, getting back on topic, though, with entrepreneurship, man. It takes a leader, and I see that. I had to be, my story, I had to break down to be built back up. Like when I told you the Creator will drop you, let you sit up here on Cloud 99, drop you just so you could see how small you are. That had to happen to me. I came out of high school, man, everything was given to me. Everything was given. I signed a deal as soon as I came out. Went to the Marine Corps, but signed a deal in the Marine Corps. Came out of the Marine Corps, signed another deal with Universal. I mean, it was laid, and in my mind, I was like, I'll never have to do anything. I got it made. Money's no object, no nothing. I knew nothing about contracts. I didn't care anything about business. I'm a rapper. That's what I do. You know, I spit my lyrics. I'm able to, you know, articulate and hit it on the mark all the time. So I'm good, right? Please. All that came to a halt. And I had to come to a humbling position. I always speak about when you're doing bad, you can be really successful. And when you're doing good, you can be really successful. But you have to stay doing bad to stay successful. Or you have to stay doing good to stay successful. Right? But you can never cross over from here to here without dropping here and humbling yourself. The bad won't trust the good, and the good definitely won't trust the bad. You have to humble yourself. You can never cross back over. Never ever. You have to humble. So I had to drop here and humble myself before I could cross over and come up and be on the good side. And people start to see what kind of good person I am, what kind of traits I had inside of me that were hidden. People had to see that. I had to go make that happen. I had to humble myself. I had to go flat broke and grind all the way back. Something that a lot of people don't know. I had to do that. I had to make that happen, but I didn't cry about it. I didn't whine about it. I scratched the earth, I got up and I went and did it because I knew what it took. I had been there before. I knew what I didn't appreciate before, so I knew what it took. And I knew that I would do anything in my power to make that happen, to make that happen for me again. For my son to see that it takes a grind, nothing is given to you. And if everything's been given to you, you're going to have to feel it one day. You know what I mean? You're going to have to feel it one day, man. People break down and lose their minds in older age because everything was given to them. And then when the real world comes crashing in, they don't know what the hell to do. So it takes a leader. And a leader has to be stretched, put through a lot. You wonder, why am I going through so much? Because you're being molded into a leader like none other. You're being molded into a leader like none other. That's why. That's why you're being beaten to dirt, pressed into the concrete, mashed into the... That's why. Diamonds are being made right now. That's what's happening. So you got to let it happen. You got to let that burn. You got to let it burn. It's happening to you. You're being pressed right now, stamped. You about to make it happen, man. It's all in you. You feel it. I know a lot of you got to be feeling it's boiling. You don't know what it is. Like you feel like you should shed a lot of friends right now. You should start getting, yeah, you damn right. You better start getting it together. It's time right now. Everybody's waking up and knowing that they need to start making a move towards some leadership right now. Everybody's starting to feel that. It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not it's just a thing. No, this is not a thing. This is real. Everybody knows that their 9 to 5 is not going to take them to a resting place to where they're comfortable anymore. They know they got to get out here and own something. It's ownership now. People starting to feel that. For a while, a lot of people thought I was crazy. Nah, I was figuring me out. But now I can get with my people and get it right because it's a lot of people that's not around me right now. And I sure hate they missing this. Man, I can't wait for them to come back around because they come back around. That's what happens with life. When you change your life, you're able to help those that were with you when you were out there doing that crazy shit. That's what happens. It comes back around for you. So man, I'm not gonna hold too long, man. I think I probably done spilled a little bit too much more than I wanted to give y'all tonight, but you know I like to give you a lot. But just real talk, entrepreneurship, man. If you got something on your mind, something you want to build, don't be afraid to do it. Be a leader. Take charge of your own life. Stay humble, stay blessed, stay happy. Peace.